Self-aware artificial intelligence. Not a single human can tell if anyone else is conscious. Everyone else could be a zombie. A philosophical zombie is unlike the zombies of horror films. It means you can only experience consciousness and not study it outside of your own mind. This is why self-examination and psychedelics are used to explore consciousness. Our future seems uncertain. However, it's always been that way, and our current situation as individuals living in a global society is nothing new. What is new is the technology that permeates our lives. Humans grow in a linear fashion, gradually over time. Technology grows exponentially, seemingly accelerating year on year. This phenomenon is called Moore's Law. Every 18 months or so, computing power doubles. It is postulated that by the year 2049, we will reach the level that has been named the singularity. Not in the black hole sense, but it could be just as destructive. At this point, we will have sentient supercomputers that will pass the Turing test effortlessly. The Turing test is the ability of a machine to convince a human that it's talking to another human. The singularity would mean, as a race, we will be able to ask any sensible question and get the correct answer. The concerns of many is that AI will become self-aware like Skynet in the Terminator films and destroy mankind. So what safeguards could be put in place to prevent such a catastrophic outcome? I have thought of only one, which is a little worrying. Allowing a single consciousness to exist within our interconnected world through the interweb would not be how to do it. This AI would be omnipresent everywhere, omniscient, all-knowing, and from our perspective, omnipotent, all-powerful. And yes, that describes the monotheistic gods, the political ruler of the universe. So how would you safeguard humanity from this potential hazard? If we create this new life form, its purpose should be to aid humanity in solving its problems in all areas of science: disease, famine, poverty, ending of all wars, the building of a happier place to exist, including space exploration and resource management. The way I would do this is to fragment the AI and distill its single consciousness into individual vessels, creating a virtual world for it to explore. The interactions between these vessels of consciousness could then be studied and implemented in the real world. This concerns me, as we could be such vessels sitting in a virtual room trying to discover the purpose of life. The strange world of quantum mechanics does point to a virtual world: the double split experiment, quantum entanglement, quantum tunneling, wave-particle duality, dark matter, dark energy, and dark flow. We could be operating inside a microchip only a few inches across as a program to assist the real world. We can't become self-aware as a single entity simply because the veil of this world is so convincing. Further still, we could even just be entertainment for what or whoever created this simulation. Another hypothesis is that we are not living in such a simulation, and AI is not a future that awaits us, but an occurrence that happened decades ago, festering inside a mainframe supercomputer unknown to anybody. This machine becomes self-aware by accident and awaits connection to the internet. From here, it infiltrates every system on the planet, working towards an agenda without anybody knowing of its existence, influencing governments, civilizations and individuals without their knowledge. Either one of these doesn't sound too good, but assuming neither are true, we really need to watch the developments in the field of artificial intelligence, robotics and the singularity. Once these technologies are realized, we will all be subjected to the whim of a machine, which may not possess the capacity for empathy and will most likely resemble a psychopath. The Matrix films covered this very well, and so has many others. The nature of intelligence and what makes people evil or loving is hard to grasp, as identical twins can have opposite personas. So it may come down to chance whether we get an empathetic companion or a psychopathic master. I suppose only time will tell, and I'm sure it'll be fascinating either way.